up, what's up? Welcome back to another Q-Tip Fridays. Happy Friday to everyone. First off, hope everyone had a very, very productive week. As long as you're being productive towards those goals, that's all that matters. Step by step, it doesn't matter. But as long as you're being productive day by day, that's what matters, all right? So this topic is called Get the Bag by Any Means. Any means. It doesn't matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Put the pride aside, fuck it. Do what you gotta do, get the bag, right? So I'm also, one of those people that pretty much, didn't do something because of opinions of people and that kind of stuff. But yeah, like I'm gonna talk about that also as to why I didn't do things, but at the same time, like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, I feel like it's more, I've kind of grown past that, oh, like, what if this person thinks this and that kind of stuff stage, which is pretty common in business, especially in the niche itself. I'm talking about the niche, like, whenever I say the niche, I'm talking about the whole trading niche on Facebook, the whole trading niche on Instagram. It's one big niche, you know what I'm saying? So, get the bag by any means. So, that kind of means, like, let's say like back in like 2014, 2015, like story time with Q. Back in like 2014, 2015-ish, I would, 2014 through now, I've never advertised. I've never paid for ads or anything, promotions, nothing. I've always been super, super organic with all of my business and that kind of stuff. But now, like, nowadays, like, I think about, like, God damn, like, I could have been, like, advertising. I could have been, like, really promoting, paid advertising and that kind of stuff. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, back then, people, even now, actually, people would bash people that said, oh, you use ads, you use this, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Are you making money or are you not making money? That's what it comes down to. Because I feel like this. A lot of the people that pretty much have opinions about how you're actually going about business or going about, the skill that you're trying to learn or the career that you're going towards. People are always gonna have opinions about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, it's not their life, it's not their choice, it's not their path that, you're walking. Like, you're walking your own path. You know what I'm saying? And they would just judge you based on what they think it should be like, or what shouldn't be like, or like you're doing this, so like that's called cheating and that kind of stuff. But put it this way. In about 5 years' time, or even 3 years' time, a lot of those people you're not going to talk to anymore. A lot of those people are not going to even, you're not going to hear about anymore. A lot of these people, like, you're literally just knowing them for the moment based off of what's going on and that kind of stuff. But in 3 to 5 years, like, a lot of the people that is having opinions based on what you have going on is not going to be relevant. You might not even hear about them. Like, there's people that pretty much, been bashing, like, like, oh, you're a scam artist, blah, blah, blah. Like, back in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, even like, like nowadays. Well, nowadays it's not as bad, but back then it was definitely like that. You're a scammer, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. A lot of those people now, irrelevant. A lot of those people now, you don't hear about them. A lot of those people now, like, you don't even notice their existence at times because you can't really, you're not in that circle that you were in back then. You know what I'm saying? You're in a whole different level. You done leveled up to the point that you're like way far away from like whatever circle that you was at that point in time. A lot of those people, like, you're not gonna even talk to. So, like, don't even take their opinion too seriously, because in 5 years, let's see who makes the most money. In 5 years, let's see where you are. You know what I'm saying? In 5 years, let's see how your family's doing. You know what I'm saying? In 5 years, let's see if the people around you is eating also. In 5 years, let's see if you fucking leveled up. You know what I'm saying? Like all this and that and this and that, that's 5 years. A lot of people like back then and that kind of shit, like they don't got nothing to show for it. A lot of the hating people, a lot of the people that pretty much judged, and a lot of people that pretty much had all these opinions based off of how you're running things and that kind of stuff, they don't got this. And they're not popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of them is irrelevant. A lot of them, like, their path that they were taking, it could have been better. I'm never going to say that their path was the wrong path, but comparing, it could have been better. You know what I'm saying? But people be very, very prideful on when it comes to, you know, not using something when all the tools are there. All the tools are there. You know, like I'm in a barbershop the other day, like I'm telling someone, like, he's like, yo, like, what time frames do you trade on? I'm like, all of them. Every single one of them. If I have this tool, 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 why would I only use this one? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I use this one tool for everything that I come across versus using this tool for this time, 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 and be a lot more efficient? Why would I not use that? You know what I'm saying? By all means, get the fucking bag. Like, if that's what's needed to pretty much, you know, get past a certain stage or a certain area inside the market, then that's what it is. You can't question it. You can't overthink it. If you need to use this tool for here, then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like saying, like, if you have a flathead and a screwdriver, for example, all right? And you don't like a flathead and a Phillips, actually it's called. But you don't like Phillips. You're just so stuck on the flathead the entire time, like, yo, this is the way to go. Like, this has helped me so far, this and that, this and that, this and that. But what if you come to a point that you have this set up? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? You know, there's certain times that flathead is not gonna work. But you're so stubborn and so prideful that you don't even want to use the Phillips because the Phillips can easily just pick up. But you're so prideful because you feel like your way, your little one tool has to fix everything, has to work through everything. But in certain cases, like, it's not what it is. Like, if you have the two tools in front of you, take advantage of the tools. Why are you sticking to one tool the entire time? Take advantage of the tool. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the guy was asking me, like, yo, like, why all the time frames? I'm like, because it's a different situation. Like, let's say if, for example, like trading talk now, let's say if I'm on an uptrend on the H1 time frame, pretty much like my retracement's like around 23.6%. I can't really analyze it on the M30 time frame, so I have to use M5. You know what I'm saying? To analyze that tight area, I have to use the tools that that area makes the most amount of sense. If I don't, then I'm not gonna understand it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm missing out on money because I'm being stubborn. You know what I'm saying? For that certain area inside the market, I have to use this tool. This tool or this tool can work. The other tools that I'm using majority of times cannot work. But if I'm open to using all the tools when it's needed, I could get further along compared to just being so stuck on this tool and playing favorites and that kind of stuff and being prideful to not even want to use anything else. Use what's needed to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? If you just start a business, you have to pretty much, let's say, pay for engagement on Instagram and that kind of stuff to like make your profile look like something at first to start off a business. Then that's what it is, bro. In 5 years, you doing that is not gonna matter. No one's gonna question that. In 5 years, now your business is popping and that kind of stuff. Do you think anybody gives a fuck about like when you first started? You did this and did that to start the business. Like that's not the way to go. But in 5 years, your business is popping. You know what I'm saying? Like in 3 to 5 years, a lot of the things that people are judging you for and that kind of stuff now, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. They're not gonna matter. while you're excelling their opinions on certain things that they had at one point in time, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that, yes, you got to the bag. You got to the bag. You can now feed your family. Now you can help your family. Now you can pretty much, feed your kids and that kind of stuff because you got the fucking bag and you didn't care what the hell it took to get the bag. That's the biggest thing. All your kids are, the only thing that your kid is gonna ask is, Daddy, like, did you make it? You know what I'm saying? All that's gonna matter to your family in 5 years or 10 years and that kind of stuff is, did you do what you had to do to get your future comfortable? You know what I'm saying? That's all that's gonna matter. All that's gonna matter is, did you make the money or did you not make the money? That's the saddest part. A lot of the private people, nothing going on. All that matters is, did you make the money however you made it, or did you not make the money? If you did not make the money, that's an issue. If you made the money, cool, we're chilling. You did what you had to do, and now we're here. That's the most important thing. All that's gonna matter in 3 to 5 years is, did you get to the fucking bag or did you not? Because you had opinions on how not to do something. Use what's needed to get to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? As long as you have morals and it's not hurting anybody or affecting anybody in a negative way, get to the fucking bag. Get to the fucking bag. Stop giving unnecessary, excuses and that kind of stuff as to why you can't do something. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always said for the past maybe 6 years, I've always said, there's no such thing as a problem if there's a solution. Why are you complaining? Get to the fucking solution. Make that problem irrelevant now. You know what I'm saying? There is no such thing as a problem if there is such thing as a solution for that problem. Just get to it. Get to the fucking bag. And that's the end of this Q-Tip Fridays. Yo, by all means, get to it, because that's all that's gonna matter in 3 to 5 years. No one's gonna care about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? You might be in a whole different network now. It doesn't matter. All that matters is, Daddy, did you get to the bag? That's it. Next week, Q-Tip Fridays. I'm holler at you guys in the comments, please. Feedback. Because remember, this one is definitely one that a lot of people would definitely feel. You know what I'm saying? Did you get to the bag or not? Think about it. Take a step back and think about your kids asking you, Daddy, did you get to the bag? You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. That's all that matters. In 3 to 5 years, that's all that's going to matter. A lot of the people that's hating on you and that kind of stuff, irrelevant. Where are they? That's all that matters. Get to your bag and stop making other people's opinions on how to get to it change how you think about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, again, next week, Q-Tip Fridays. I'm holler at you guys. Peace.